So it's red cover and the 6 remaining colours
32.
to take the lead at this vital time.
33.
He'd love to be straight on this pink, and he is, but take nothing for granted.
39.
This pressure, this tension,
41.
and you've still got to pot the balls. I always think the key for a clearance like this is from brown to blue. If he pots the
44.
brown, gets inch perfect on the blue, you can't see him missing. So this, to me, key shot.
$48. $53.
Just the wrong side of the pink. May have to play for the black in the same pocket twice across. Would you believe it?
Roonie O, Sullivan,
He's
53.
gotten away with it. I think he's
Settle
just
down,
gotten away with
please.
it, John.
Well,
Thank you.
he came a little bit too straight. Does this pink cut? Ronnie trying to play the pink with lots of left-hand side, which caused him to miss it. I think this pink does cut, but it's mighty, mighty thin. And the cue ball will be running loose.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I think he's trying to convince himself. The shake of the head tells us he doesn't think it cuts, but he's trying to convince himself. One in front, a good safety. One might be important, the difference.
Well, he'll know from behind the shot better, and the fact he's playing it, he doesn't think it pots, so Ronnie was fortunate not to leave the pink there. So it's all about this battle. James Cahill needs the pink to go 7 in front with 7 remaining. Ronnie O'Sullivan needs pink and black. But first of all, the problem of getting this safe.
That's a fabulous shot. Oh, sorry, my mistake. He's caught the knuckle. Now, has he got enough angle to get this cue ball down by topping it through, or is he going to have to go deep in the cue ball? Is he addressing it? Let's see, 1 in front then. He's coming round the houses, it looks like, going deep. Played it nicely. Where's the cue ball?
$6.
Tough black to take a frame. He almost certainly thought he'd lost.
Yeah, 2 bites at the cherry then. Can he take the first? What a big shot. It's there. What a frame for James Cahill to win in the end. It looked for all the world if Sullivan was going to win it and go a frame away from victory, but it's the young man who takes it. He's 1 up with 2 to play.
Quietly, please.
Wow, what an incredible performance from James Cahill. Well, we're staying on BBC Two right through to 6 o'clock tonight, so it's non-stop snooker until then. If you are tuning in expecting to watch Politics Live, that's over on BBC One.
Yeah, how would you like to be in the family? The nerves and the tension, the pressure. And of course when Ronnie was clearing up, but he just come too straight on the blue, and he I don't know whether he got a heavy contact, but he certainly didn't want to be this low on the pink. And he decided to play it with lots of left-hand side. Now, when you play with side, anything is missable. And that's what he did. Okay, he was lucky to get away with it. But on the other hand, you'd say, well, James Cahill was lucky to get away with the fact that Ronnie missed the pink. But good safety shot from James Cahill. Didn't feel as though he could cut the pink in. Ronnie left him the pink. And it has to be said, what a superb black he potted here to get within one frame of victory against the favourite for this year's Betfred World Snooker Championship. Good shot and very relieved. And just sat there having a sip of water. Big moments in this young man's career as Ronnie O'Sullivan comes back into the arena.
Thank you. Frame 18. James Cahill to break.
Bit thin off the break off, that's why he's not got the green as the cover. Who's going to get the first chance in this one? Well, he's got a good cue ball, but there might be a chance here that this red goes. And I'll tell you what, I don't know, it's my imagination. It's getting so tight. James was just going back to look at the line of the shot and knock Ronnie's water all over the place. I don't ever remember it being that tight, but that's the way it is at the moment. Little hop, skip and a jump there from Ron. Looks like he can get through to this red. Well, he couldn't. He couldn't see enough of it. But when we're in this two-table situation, there's definitely, there you see it, just that flimsy wall between the two, but not much room for the players. Needs to miss the yellow for this to be any good. Has done. Not found the baulk cushion. Not left anything easy. Playing the return back to ball. Got to be careful he doesn't knock a red towards the right corner. Oh, and he's caught it wrong, and it's Ronnie O'Sullivan who gets the first chance. Now Ronnie will be disappointed in the last frame when he missed the pink. Can he put that disappointment behind him and concentrate on the task in front?
One.
Worst way, I think he can get to the red that's closest to the left middle pocket. The reason I say that, he'd like to play the red just above the black, but he's slightly hampered. Clear path to this one. Just got to control the cue ball because it's travelling a distance. Needs to miss the yellow. Has done.
8.
Not perfect. Straight on the green is not ideal.
Yeah, clever shot that. Played for the loose
11.
one. You overcook it, you got the two together and trying to develop that pink spot area. So we're going to have to work off blue just for the minute.
12.
That's not a very good shot though. for once, Sullivan lands short.
It's all about pace. Well, he's on this red. And just about. A
70.
little bit of work to do with the cue ball though, and using the rest. I'm actually amazed how good he is with the rest, considering he plays most shots left-handed. Cued it well. He won't mind being on the green.
18.
He'd prefer the green to the blue, just stun round off 2-3 cushions, play for the red on the right-hand side of the table, or the one just above the black. It's not a typical Roonie O Sullivan break, this, because the black's slightly out of commission. Well, he's thinking blue. Must have seen something below the pink that's available. I think the two reds just below, the left-hand one of those probably goes, and he
23.
thought if he could get on that, he could play for the pink in the middle, but he's just run through a little bit too far. And once he
24.
got in that position, always going to be tricky. Now you would say a good safety shot order of the day, but no hesitation playing the blue. Can he miss the kiss on the green? No, he can't.
$29.
Just all out attack. Tremendous pot. But surely he's got to play safe now.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. Surely he's not taking this blue on. I mean... Oh, what a shot that is! Oh my goodness. The two best shots in a row of this championship
35.
so far. Talk about pushing the boat out. That was like
6.
pushing out the cruise liner.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, he's pushing his talent to the limit here. Don't think anyone argues the greatest player has ever picked up a cue, but he's really asking everything of his ability. He's refusing to back away from any shot. It's admirable, but it's risky.
41. $42.
This red just to the left of the black is available, should he want to play it. But decided to play the cannon. Oh, and that's what can go wrong.
Roonie O Sullivan,
He's been
42.
unlucky not to
James
run into the
Cahill, 5.
corner. The question is, what has he left? You've got to say unlucky, but you always take a risk when you play cannons at that pace.
Yeah, the switch again. Oh, that is wonderful. That is wonderful with your opposite hand. And had the presence of mind to play the cue ball into bulk, which meant he could strike it more positively. Still thinking properly, James. They're all there. But boy, his heart will be beating to some
4.
tune. They are there. Now, drop nicely on this pink. Just find a little gap.
$5.
Nice touch. Well played. Good signs for the rest of this visit.
You'd love to be brave enough to play. He's not going to do it. I was going to say you'd love to be brave enough to play for the red behind the black spot off that pink, but I don't blame him. He's trying to
11.
get back in it before tackling that difficult last red.
Just about got the angle on the blue where he can screw back, leave himself a straight red to the right corner, and then be able to play for the pink. This frame and match is in his hands.
17.
Can he hold himself together?
Now, does he have the angle to possibly play for the red this time, the difficult red? He's coming round to have a look at sort of angle in this. It may just be too low of straight. Yeah, he can't play on the low red. Two massive shots coming up now.
Sure.
What do you do here, John? Top side of blue?
24.
Well, you want an angle on one of them to drop on that awkward red. And Roonie O'Sullivan, has his race been run? Or will he get one more chance? Played for the blue. You can see on the expression on his face come too straight. He's not going to be able to get on this last red now, so maybe a plan will be to just either play a safety come snooker here. Well, he's looking at the brown, but that's a big shot to play at this stage of a match. Well, he's going to play the brown, swing it round off three cushions. Massive shot. Good pot, good line. Good length. It's no gimme this red, but it could be a possible frame and match winner.
Yeah, this red is the biggest shot of his life. Stealing himself.
Tremendous pot, perfect on the green. And now up to and including the pink for an unbelievable
33.
victory against what everybody says is the greatest player that's ever lived.
35.
He said when he drew Ronnie in the draw, he was relishing the opportunity to play Ronnie at the Crucible. And just 4 pots away from achieving a dream.
38.
3 pots away.
$42.
Inch perfect on the blue. Ronnie's race surely is run. People will criticise Roonie O'Sullivan for his performance in the first session and shot selection, but every credit to this young man, this pink, for an unbelievable victory. In it goes! In it goes! knows, and Ronnie O'Sullivan, the #1 player in the world, the greatest of all time, is out. And James Cahill has proved one of the biggest shocks ever here at the Crucible Theatre. He storms out the arena. What a performance, what a victory. He beats Ronnie O'Sullivan 10 frames to 8 and he's in round 2.